Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We are on Unit 7.3. We are going to continue with systems of equations, but this time we're going to solve them by elimination. All right, so let's go ahead and look through these steps. Number one, first, we're going to see if we can add the two equations together and eliminate one of the variables. If you can, do it and go to step 3. Okay. If you can't, then let's look at number 2. If not, multiply both equations by a number so that you can add them together and eliminate one of the variables. Okay, that part might be a little bit challenging if you don't know your multiplication facts very well, but I think most of you do. All right. Number 3, after one of the variables is eliminated, solve for the remaining variable. Then, last step, substitute the value you found into either of the original equations and solve for the other variable. All right, if you need time, excuse me, if you need time, pause the video and copy those steps down. All right, because I'm going to continue. Here we go. So the very first problem says 3x plus 4y equals 29. 2x minus 4y equals negative 14. So I'm going to go and I'm going to locate. Number 1 says, if you can add them together and eliminate one of the variables, okay, all right, let's see if we can do that. If you can, then we'll go to step 3. All right, so let's see here. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a line underneath this. And yeah, look, 4y, positive 4y and minus 4y, okay, that becomes 0. They are eliminated. Okay, those two are eliminated. And 3x plus 2x is 5x equals, and let's see, 29 plus negative 14, I believe that is positive 15. Okay, so we eliminated the y. Okay, the whole point of this is to eliminate a variable. Okay, so that means we're supposed to go to step 3. After one of the variables is eliminated, solve for the remaining variable. Oh, okay, so we're just going to go ahead and solve for x. So divide by 5. Oh, look how quick that was, ladies and gentlemen. There's one of our answers. Remember, we got to find x and y. Cool. So I know the x value. Now remember, we're trying to figure out where these two lines cross each other. Okay, that is the solution to the system. Where do they cross each other? Well, we found the x value. Okay, now let's go look at what it says up here, number 4. Substitute the value you found into either of the original equations and solve for the other variable. Okay, I know what that means. So that means I'm going to pick one of these equations. I'm going to pick the top one. I'm going to replace the x in that equation with a 3. And then I'm going to solve for y because I need to know what its partner is. All right, so I plugged it in and now it's just algebra, folks. So I'm just going to go ahead and solve it. And I find out that y is 5. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my answer. Not too bad. All right, let's keep going. Let's go do another one. All right, so I'm looking at this one, and let's see here. 2x, 4x, nope, that's 6x. 3y, 5y, oh, that's 8y. Well, I can't eliminate, so we're going to have to go to step 2 here. If we can't eliminate, we got to multiply both equations by a number so that you can add them together and eliminate one of the variables. Okay, well, let's see here, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like, Okay, now let's do a little bit of thinking here. Okay, I'm gonna be a little weird here, and okay, my little think cloud. Okay, I'm thinking I've got a 2x and I've got a 4x. I could change that 2x into a negative 4x, and then the 4x underneath, those would eliminate. So I need to change that top equation. I need this to become a negative 4. So I need to multiply this top equation by a negative 2. Okay, think about that. So I'm just going to change the top equation. I'm not going to change both equations in this problem, just the top one, because I can change that top x to a negative 4x by multiplying by 2. All right, but I got to multiply that negative 2 to everything. So now I have negative 4x minus 6y equals negative 40. Don't forget to multiply it to everything. Okay, and then that bottom one, I did not change it. Okay, so now I can eliminate the x. When I put the y's together, I get negative 1y, or negative y equals negative 2. Okay. But I need a positive y, so remember what you need to do there. Okay, divide by a negative 1. So positive y is 2. Okay, so I found the y value. It's 2. All right, what was the next step? What was I supposed to do? Let's see. Number 4, substitute the value you found into either of the original equations. Okay, well, I'll just pick the top one again. Original. Okay, so I'm just gonna use the 2x plus 3y equals 20. All right, but I'm replacing the y this time. All right, so I'm going to just take the top original equation, 2x plus 3. Okay, I'm going to replace the y with a 2. So 3 times 2 equals 20. Okay, I'm going to do my algebra and solve. If I'm going too fast, hit the pause button or rewind. Okay, I find out that x is 7. There's my answer, folks. Those two lines cross at 7, 2. Cool. All right, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, put some thought into it. All right, let's do another one. Oh, wait a minute. I think I have one more. Yeah, I have one more down here. We are going to do some word problems. Finally, some word problems. You may not be excited about that, but I am. All right, so we've got 2x minus 3y equals 18, and 7x minus 7y equals 49. Well, I can't change a 2 into a 7, or even a negative 7. I can't change a 3 into a 7. So, all right, so I got to do a little bit of thinking here. So I need to decide, well, which one do I want to get rid of? I think I'm going to get rid of x. Okay, I think I'm going to get rid of x. And what I need, okay, what do 2 and 7 have? Let's see, what multiple do they have in common? Oh, 14. 14. So I want one of them to be a negative 14 and the other one to be a positive 14 so that they eliminate. Okay, so I think I got this. So that means if I want this top one to become a negative 14x, that means I'm going to need to multiply by negative 7 on the top. Okay. So negative 7 times 2x is negative 14x. Negative 7 times a minus 3y, that's going to be plus 21y equals, okay, now I can't do 18 times 7 in my head, so I'm going to use my calculator. And that's a negative 7 times 18. So that's negative 126. Okay. All right, now I want this to be a positive 14x. So that means I got to multiply the bottom by positive 2. Okay, so that would be 14x minus 14y equals, okay, 2 times 49, I can do that in my head. That's 98. Okay, so the y's or the x's eliminate, and then the y, when I put those together, that's going to be a 7y, positive 7y equals, okay, so I can do that in my head. Negative 126 plus 98 is going to be negative 28. Okay, and then I'm going to do my algebra, and I find out that the y value is that. Okay, so the y value is that. Okay, now I take that number and I plug it into either equation, original equation, and I'll come up, find my other one. So I'm just going to pick the top one again. So I've got 2x minus, okay, I'm going to replace the y with negative 4, and I'm going to use my algebra and solve it. Again, if I'm going too fast, hit the pause button. Oh, that looks like x is 3. So, ladies and gentlemen, those two lines cross at 3, negative 4. All right, now let's go to this word problem. Okay, do I have one word problem or do I have two word problems? Let's take, oh, we got 2 of them. That's good. That's good. That's it, though. Just 2 more. Here we go. An art class is planning a trip to a museum. Oh, I can't wait until we can start going and doing stuff, man, and not wear a mask. Okay. There are 36 people going on the trip. 36 people going on the trip. Okay. They are taking 7 vehicles of 2 types, vans and cars. So 7 vehicles, vans and cars, and they're going to go with 36 people. The vans seat 6 people. Okay, the vans seat 6 people. The cars seat 4 people. How many vans and cars does the class need for the trip? Now, you could probably figure this out with guess and check, you know, but I don't want to do guess and check. That's the one thing I did not, my teachers made us do guess and check a lot, and I never liked guess and check. And that it just give me how to find the answer straight away. So, let's see. I'm going to start with 7 vehicles, vans, and cars. And I'm going to use V for vans and C for cars. So my first equation, everybody, is vans plus cars equals 7 vehicles. Okay, think through that. That makes total sense. The vans plus the cars equals 7. Okay, but now we've got the people. 36 people, 6 people go in a van, and 4 people go in a car. Well, 6 people in a van, that would be 6V, plus 4 people in a car, that would be 4C, and that's going to equal 36 people. Hey, I've got my system. I've got my 2 equations, but I can't eliminate by just adding them. So let's see. I got to do my little thinking here. So first of all, I got to decide, do I want to get rid of V or C? Doesn't matter. If I do it right, I'm going to get the right answer. I'm going to get rid of C. I think I'm going to get rid of the cars. Well, I've got a C and a 4C. That means I need this C to become a negative 4C so that they can cancel out, right? So if I need that to become a negative 4C, that means I need to multiply this by a negative 4. Okay, so I'm just going to rewrite that underneath the blue one. So negative 4 times V is negative 4V. Negative 4 times C, that's going to be minus 4C. And negative 4 times the 7, that's going to be negative 28. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking at these two. Let me make that 8 a little bit better. Okay, I'm looking at those two equations. So the car eliminates. When I add the v's together, I get 2v equals, and 36 take away 28, I think that's 8. Do my algebra, and oh, they're going to take 4 vans. They're going to take 4 vans. Well, the next part's easy, folks. If they're taking 7 vehicles, take away the 4 vans, well, that means they're taking 3 cars. Voila. Cool. All right, let's do one more, and then that will be it. Here we go. You go to the bank to withdraw money from your savings account. You ask for $5 and $10 bills only. Okay, you don't want ones, you don't want 20s. You want 5s and 10s. All right, let me mark that. So you want 5s and 10s. You receive 30 bills. Okay, so you got a stack of 30 of them, totaling $230. How many 5s and how many 10s will you receive? Okay, what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to let F represent number of 5s, and I'm going to let T represent number of 10s. Okay, so just so I'm not, you could use X and Y if you want, but then you need to define them. Okay, F for 5s, T for 10s. Well, the first thing I'm going to do here is look at the number of bills. So the number of 5s plus the number of 10s is going to equal 30 of them. I have 30 total bills. Okay, now the dollar amount, well, obviously the 5s are worth $5, right? So 5F plus the 10s are obviously $10. 10T equals now the $230. All right, cool, I got my system. But again, I notice, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot just eliminate. So I think I'm going to do my little think cloud here. That's a horrible cloud, but whatever. I think I want to get rid of my 5s. I just like to work with positives, okay? So that means I need the F to turn into a negative 5F, because then I can eliminate it with the positive 5F underneath. So that means I'm going to have to multiply this by a negative 5. Okay, so I've got negative 5F minus 5T equals, let's see, 30 times negative 5. Let's see here. I'm just going to double check. Is that 150? Let's see, 30 times negative 5. Yep, negative 150. Okay, so now I'm looking just at these two equations because now the 5s will eliminate. This becomes 5T equals, let's see, 230 minus 150, I believe that's 80. And do my algebra. And I find out, let's see, 80 divided by 5, 16. All right, we're going to get 16 $10 bills. 16 $10 bills. So if you got 30 all together, and 16 of them are $10 bills, that would leave 14 of them are $5 bills. Cool. All right, now I'm just gonna check here. All right, so 14 5s, 16 10s. So I just want to check something here. So let me pull up the calculator and check this out. Let's see. Pull this in. So let me clear that. Okay, now what was it again? It was 14 5s, 16 10s. So 5 times 14 $5 bills plus 10 times the 16 $10 bills. Yep, that's $230. It works. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that is solving systems by elimination. Okay, so we'll see you soon, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck.